guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the West Ham World YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. Sorry for no preview. Literally, work is work. West Ham's West Ham. West Ham played Monday, no time in the week, and last night, just after the game, I needed a break from it. I need a break from West Ham again. I need another international break to come. Oh my goodness me, I can't take it anymore. This is horrible. This is the worst I've seen us for a very, 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 very long time. And I hate to use the Upton Park analogy. We didn't get this under Upton Park, and we still had Upton Park, and we still had that, Green Street, and we still had that community. But you have to touch on that as well. This is different now. This is a different low. This is a different feeling, because this is more than the football. This is a culture. This is a club. This is a board. This is a stadium, where before at least we had the other stuff. With this, it's like I said, it's different. We've got nothing. We have nothing. I'm sure we was all sitting there. I see some of the jokey tweets before the game that we're all sitting there waiting for the lineup to come out. And when it did come out, I'm sure we all thought the same. Why is Irvin and Souček in that team again? And why is Ollie Scholes playing at right wing back when he's left-footed? And why are we not playing a striker against a team that we need to beat, that's down there, and we need to be taking points off us? It's painful. It's absolutely painful. Wayne, thank you for the comment, mate, saying that as a Wolves fan, I think we're even worse. I actually drink with a Wolves fan, or play snooker with a Wolves fan, and he said it's us and them, that are the worst team. So I appreciate you coming on and commenting on the channel, mate. Yeah, so when the lineup come out and I see it, and straight away I was like, I don't know whether I can even be bothered to watch this. And I've never thought that. I'm a 40-year-old man, been watching, properly for a long time. And never have I not had excitement for a game, or feel like I need to watch it, I'm going to miss out, or an optimism, that West Ham are going to win. It's gone from me. It's completely gone. Listen, I've had times where, there's evidence on this channel, where I've gone, I don't see where the next win's coming from and stuff like that, but still have hope and watch the game. This season, it's been completely ripped out of me. It has. There's nothing. And it took 3 minutes to get humbled. Terrible defending again. Just awful goal. Leeds were just more hungry, more passionate, and we were just getting ripped open. We had a couple of decent little chances here and there. Bowen's his kick would have been an absolute worldie. And obviously, there were better spells in the second half, but we did go 2-0 down. Again, ridiculous defending. Horrid defending. Just so poor. So poor. Then obviously Ollie Scholes went down injured, which is a shame. Looks like his shoulder might have been done. I feel so sorry for that boy. Last 2 games, played out of position, and then had to come off because of his shoulder. It's horrible. He did change it in the second half a little bit. Potsy come on, and Fernandez, and shot horror. West Ham can actually keep the ball a bit better. We started moving it about. It absolutely baffles me, and I'm sure it baffles nearly every West Ham fan out there. What has Potts got to do to start a game? Every time he comes on, he looks good, and I trust him more than an Irvine, a Rodriguez, a Souček. What has this man got to do? That a man that nearly signed for Wrexham is getting in the team in front of him. Souček, who can't move, he can't pass. He had one chance that he had in the second half, I remember. I just don't get it. And I see Colton Cole, and I love Colton. I absolutely love Colton. I know it, and I know he's a club man. He's in a hard position. But he was like, someone asked him about Potsy, and he said, they've got to protect him, blah, 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 blah. From what? What have we got to protect him from? The man has been player of the year at both loan spells he's had. He is West Ham. He gets West Ham. What are we protecting him from? You're all right putting Ollie Scholes in a position that he doesn't even know at right back and right wing back, but you won't put Potts in his natural position where he was brilliant in pre-season. Every time he's come on, he's looked neat and tidy and composed. I just don't get it. I don't get it. The not playing a striker is absolutely criminal. You've got to score goals. You know, Paquetá, he can't play there. His position is setting up and trying to get things moving. Again, when we brought a striker on and Fernandes come on, it started sharing possession. It got a bit better, and we did eventually get a goal at 90th minute. But it was a good goal. He whipped it in, Bowen, and nice little flicker there. Nice for Fernandes to get a goal. He's been quiet in games since that Nottingham Forest debut. He's not really done anything else in games, so it was nice for him to get that. There was a point when one of their players ran all the way through and nearly scored an absolute worldie and hit the bar. But yeah, we got a bit better. There was a little bit better in there. But we're in big trouble. Huge trouble. Huge trouble. I will go back into the comments, guys, so keep them coming in. I really don't see where the next win's coming. And I know I've said that years previous, but honestly, it's shocking. We can't defend. No player wants to win the ball in the air defensively, apart from Mavropanos, who's injured. Tobido's terrible. Kilman's terrible. Jufi's not a left back. He's more of a left winger. Like someone putting it out, I think it was Hammers Chat or someone like that, said about they liken him to a Masuaku. Brilliant going forward, but nothing going back. Wan-Bissaka looks a bit lost. Our midfield don't put a tackle in. They don't stamp authority on the game. Ridiculous. We ain't got a striker. Well, we have, but he won't be played. I don't see how we stay up, or I don't see how we keep ourselves in a position to be able to potentially go again in January if we were to get players in. We've got to stay within 4 to 5 points of 17th place, or otherwise you start getting 8, 9, 10, you're in massive trouble. You are not getting out of it. We could be bottom today if Wolves get a result, and it's nothing more than we deserve. Not the fans, we don't deserve this, and we're not self-entitled. Before any rival fans come in thinking we're self-entitled and go Moyes. This has been happening for a long time. The rot is set in. Poor recruitment has finally come home to roost. The fact that we've got rid of a Kudus, yes, he wasn't great last year, but at least he was an outlet to try and maybe score a goal. Letting Alvarez go, I know someone just touched on it there. Massive mistake. It's what we need in midfield. We've gone from Alvarez in midfield to Irvan and Souček. 80 million on defenders that can't defend and have no leadership, no physicality. It's an absolute, it's travesty. It's a travesty what's happened to this football club. It is. I think we will go down. I said it from game one. The 3-0 loss to Sunderland. Game one, I said, this is a relegation season. And everyone was like, you're ridiculous, it's only one game. I don't see where it changes. We haven't had the manager bounce. One draw against Everton. We haven't won at home since February. We can't keep a clean sheet. You tell me some positives. Apart from Potsy and there's a few players in there with a performance level. I don't know. I'm back. I'm in apathy with the club. I am at the minute. Brian says, is Nuno trying to sabotage this mission to stay up? That starting lineup again. Who knows, mate? But he Nick said it very well on Claret and Booze. He was looking to see whether a manager, whether Nuno had that ability to go, okay, I've made a mistake, that will never happen again. He didn't. He was stubborn with it. I'm worried. 4 players out of position to start with, coupled with Souček and Irvine in midfield. It's just disaster. You can't make these errors. You can't make these massive experiments in the Premier League. Play players in their position, play a striker, and for Christ's sake, put young Potts in that team. Them 2 games, our Nuno selections are shocking, 100%. Letting Emerson and Alvarez go was a big mistake. Need 2 centre-backs who can actually attack the ball in the air and be leaders, mate. Physicality. Kilman does not like the physical stuff at all. Guilherme left out whilst Guido is on the bench. Yeah, I just... It's so hard to come on here and make videos when we're having bad seasons as well. And that's not me being a warm weather, fair weather fan. Do you know what I mean? I only like making videos when we win. You have to make videos when we're bad as well. It's just what it is. I think it's going to be a bad video every week. We might get a couple of fluky wins in there. And to add it all, I think it's going to be an even worse season because I think we're going to go down and I think Arsenal are going to win the league as well. So not only have I got to watch us go down, I've got to watch Declan Rice lift that trophy and have all the speeches afterwards. I made the bad decision. And then have all the pundits going, oh, Everton under Moyes, amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, it's just, I hate football. I do. I love it at times, but I bloody hate it. And I haven't enjoyed West Ham for a bloody long time. I really haven't. We've got a fan base that is slowly losing their fight. Yes, we're doing the protests and we're doing all we can and they are building brilliant momentum, and I pray to God, if there's one thing out of a relegation or a really, really horrific season, is that those horrible, turgid, evil owners that we have get out of this bloody club, because it's so sad. It's so sad to see what has happened to this football club. And I know I'm going right off tangent from the Leeds game, but it just always revolves back to them. It does. Poor recruitment is just awful. West Ham Massive says, good morning, Luke. Good morning, mate. I hope you're well. Sullivan, sorry, mate. Fading away the comment there. Sullivan is the catalyst for our slow erosion in terms of quality. Nuno, Potter and Lopetegui are merely symptoms of the actual cancer. We have 100%, mate. And Moyes, to his credit, and to the players' credit as well under Moyes, they succeeded in spite of David Sullivan. In spite. Whenever we've had good seasons under this Sullivan regime, which there ain't many in the 15 years, maybe 3, 4 maybe, if you're pushing it, it's been in spite of. It's been last season at Upton Park, everything fell into place. We had Dimitri Payet, brilliant season. Under Moyes, they had COVID, didn't have us in there. Just as the momentum was building before about the protest, that was just as they were apparently edging maybe towards leaving. And then COVID come in and it saved them. And then obviously we had the 3 years in Europe that papered over the cracks in the league, as you say, mate. And it's horrible. I am there for Burnley. Hopefully I'll see you over there, mate. And yeah, we need to be out. We need to be out in force. Yes, the results are bad. Yes, the football is turgid. But to have some sort of hope and some sort of belief that maybe in the next 5 years, 3 to 5, we will get some sort of old West Ham back that are doing okay in the league, run properly. The best thing someone could do if they come into our club is to straight away go, okay, this is a 5-year plan. It's not going to go right straight away. There will be mistakes along the line, but we will get a director of football in. We will get a proper scouting network in. We will revamp the training ground. We will look maybe in 10 years to try and do something to this stadium. Give us a plan, give us some ideas and have a direction so that once that 5 years has passed, we can really look and go, yeah, we can see what we're trying to build here. The sad thing is, though, we're so far behind teams like Brighton, Brentford, just to name a few, that even by a new owner coming in and starting this process, which would be great, we're so far behind now. These clubs will be 5 years advanced again on what we already would have had to build from the bottom up. It's a sorry state we're in. It really is. And every video just seems the same a minute. And and I love Claret and Booze, and I love Hammers Chat and West Ham Fan TV, etc. And all the channels I watch. It looks like we're all losing hope. It does. We're a banter club. We are. We're officially a banter club, and for all the wrong reasons. If Sullivan thinks he's getting 800 million to 1.1 billion when we get relegated, he's got another thing coming. My real sympathy is with people who pay for relegation at the club. Yeah, mate. Yeah, 100%, mate. People that will lose their jobs, whilst all these, big time Charlies will get their moves away to other clubs with big contracts, and West Ham will lose out on the the real value that we should be paying. Like, we go down, let's say Bowen is worth, because of his age, let's say 75 million. We go down, we're getting no more than 40 million for him. Paquetá will go for about 25. And then you got the others that may go as well, but we get lower price. Yeah, we could probably go and buy all the best players in the Championship, come back up. Then you got a team, when you cut all the best players in the Championship, not good enough for the Premier League. Oh, I don't know. I hate this club. I hate it. I don't hate it. I hate how it is at the moment. That's a horrible thing to say. I hate this club because I love this club. If I didn't love this club, I wouldn't be in so much pain and apathy about it. But I just don't enjoy it anymore. I don't enjoy it. It's horrible. And I'm not talking to players, coaching staff. I'm talking kitman, tea lady. Yep. Apparently Magassa can play centre-back. I'd rather play him 100%, mate. 100%. Put him in. Can't do any worse than those cowards. Is there any news on Mavropanos? No, mate. I can't say I've seen anything. I'll be honest with you. I can't say I've seen anything. And the problem is now, you know what it's done? Because we're there, we're so low, I can't really enjoy other football even at the minute. Because it's like a jealousy thing. It's like, why is that team doing so well? And West Ham are just meh. We should be right up there. We should be such a well-run club. We have the capability and the capacity to be as good if we have the right ownership, the right player recruitment. Everything has to fall into line. To be up there as good as someone like Newcastle, we do. But it will never, ever happen under this regime. Never. You brought Eddie Owen, who I think is one of the best coaches in the Premier League. You'd know it if I watch his channel. He wouldn't succeed at West Ham. He'd have no chance. He'd be out to dry. He wouldn't be allowed to get who he wants in. No manager, unless they get a bit lucky and can work with really limited squad, would get anything out of this team. They wouldn't. Serious question. What if we were kicked out of London Stadium because we're spotless, like what happened to Coventry sharing with... what was that? Potless, yes. Yeah, who knows, mate? Who knows? Where would we go? We'd probably end up having to give old Barry a call and say, can we come to Leighton, please? If we can get Alvarez back from his loan, yes, 100%, mate. Get him back. Newcastle's midfield of Tonali, Joelinton and Bruno, arguably the best three midfielders in the league together as a unit. With that front three of Watermaid, Alanga and Gordon will be an absolute horror show. Anyone want to imagine what the score will be? It's going to be a horror show, mate, like it was a few years ago, if you remember, when... was it 5-1? I remember Fabianski coming out like, and it was horrific. It could be a lot worse. Could turn really, really toxic over there at the minute. It is, or people just won't turn up. People will start getting bored. They will. Newcastle will smash us. They will, mate. 100% Alanga will be dreaming of facing up against Souček and Irvine. Newcastle will do us 4-0. Yeah, if I don't laugh or cry, mate, don't laugh or cry. In terms of that, I can't see anything from that. Then it's Burnley, who a decent little side. You know, they work hard. You give them that. They work hard. And I love Scotty Parker as well. How we could do with a midfielder like him, as Dan said on a post-match pint last night. That's what we need. We need to go out and buy 2 or 3 leaders in January. They're not easy to buy, you know. And just quickly on that, in terms of you know, the due diligence on signings, my pal in work spoke to me about Newcastle, actually, about Tonali. So when Tonali got the betting ban, he signed a contract, apparently recently signed a contract extension on lesser salary to say, thank you for sticking by me. I'll take the lesser salary, I owe you. Now, that's a proper player. That's a proper player whose heart's in the right place. Yes, they get paid a ridiculous amount of money. Yes, he shouldn't have done the betting. But that's real. You know, that's real. That's proper due diligence done there. Whoever done the due diligence on Tobido, Kilman, Rodriguez, you know, I don't know who these people were, but they didn't do the right thing. Anyway, right, guys, thank you so much. 20 minutes, that over today. Wait a minute, what's West Ham Massive saying here? We need some absolute dogs of war at 100%, mate, with energy of mid, like Parker, Billy Bonds, etc. 100%, mate. Lacking it. West Ham at the minute seem to have too many mercenaries. Some don't seem asked. 100%, mate. That's what it is. There's no leadership. There's no one that actually cares, apart from maybe Freddie Potts and Bowen. But yeah, that's it for me today. If anything major happens, I'll do a video. I expect us to be bottom of the league by the end of this weekend. Then we play Newcastle, which we ain't getting anything from that. I'm going to Burnley game. I'll be there on the march, filming. Hopefully see some people about. Come and say hello if you see me. But most importantly, get yourself there. Get yourself there. Wave your flags, sing the songs. We hand the petition over. It needs to look massive. Talk to your missus. If you're a female fan, talk to your husband. Get down there. It's down there. Walk that walk. Show unity in numbers. Yes, we're fractured about the football and the ownership, etc. But we come together to get them out to improve this club. Come on, you Irons. Keep believing. I will see you soon. Another weekend ruined. Let's go.